Good morning and welcome to the House of AO.
So, are you sick and tired of mashing buttons with Sorcerer? Watching the same old frozen orbs flying all over the screen? Playing the same old lightning spear everyone else is? Let's take Chain Lightning down to its basics and destroy everything on the map with hundreds of millions of damage. Yes, that's right. I said hundreds of millions. Let me show you how. We'll shake it up a bit and start with our gear. For our helm, we are using Andariel's Visage. It's my absolute favorite helm as it provides so much. But for this build, it provides something particularly specific needed. Life on Hit. That life on hit will fuel our mana regeneration. Chain Lightning is an intensely mana-devouring build, but this will nullify that issue. We are also enjoying the enhanced attack speed, and the poison procs are just sprinkles on the ice cream. For our chest, we've gone with Raiment of the Infinite. First off, the ranks to Glass Cannon are clutch and fuel the damage output, and being able to group up enemies in the hordes is especially nice. The free ranks to Elemental Attunement don't hurt either. For our gloves, we are using Fists of Fate. A good pair of these are an amazing find. I wish my chance to apply a random crowd control effect was higher, but otherwise these are great. With these, our lucky hit is capped at over 100%, which will help us proc our boots aspect. The pants are the new unique axial conduit. I need to find a better damage percent for these, but they'll do for now. GA ranks to Chain Lightning and damage reduction would be really good to get if able. I opted to go with normal boots with the aspect of the Orange Herald. With our lucky hit capped, we have 100% uptime on unstable currents, which helps throw out extra ice blades and lightning spears. This pair is just about 100% optimal. On our staff, we'll use the lightning rod aspect. Doubling the damage here to 124% is great. I still haven't been able to upgrade it to the full 160%, which will make it hit even harder. For tempers, add percent chance to cast Chain Lightning twice, and critical damage. This is a great amulet, although I'd change out Lucky Hit for crit strike chance if I could, or better yet, ranks to Devouring Blaze. Then add Storm Swell for the aspect. Make sure to get critical strike damage and whatever else you like. I opted for more movement speed. I'm hitting on a 99% move speed with all these items. For the rings, we'll use a normal ring with the Starlight aspect. I've been using the Andariel Starlight combo since day 2 to generate infinite mana. You want critical strike damage on the ring and temper, as well as critical strike chance. I was trying to get unstable currents cooldown, but as you can see, that didn't quite work. For the last ring, we'll use Starless Skies, although a good Tal Rasha ring would work as well. Resistances are easily attainable for all classes this season. My weapon speed is just shy of 100%, but acceptable. Critical strike chance would be better if it were higher, but no worries. And with the right gear, you can hit 2k critical strike damage. Try to get in as much damage reduction wherever you can. Moving over to skills, we'll put 2 in Firebolt, as it's the most useful basic skill to pick, then down to max out Chain Lightning and out to Greater Chain Lightning for the increase in damage. 1 into Devastation, so we can put 3 in Elemental Dominance, then over to Defensives, where we can skip Elemental Attunement, as we are getting ranks from our Raiment of the Infinite. Max out Glass Cannon, as this is a huge boost in damage. 6% X for every skill rank. With 13 ranks, we are sitting at 78% X total damage. Unfortunately, that means we are also taking 26% X more damage. Take Teleport out to Shimmering and Ice Armor out to Shimmering. With the mana we are putting out from Chain Lightning, we are reducing cooldown on this to give it 100% uptime. If you find you are having survivability issues, then a regular chest piece with the snow-veiled aspect will give 25% DR and unstoppable. But I like the choices we've taken so far. Down to conjurations, where we are summoned ice blades for cooldown and invoked lightning spear for stuns. 3 in conjuration mastery, then 1 in align the elements and 3 each in mana shield and protection. Max out icy veil to extend our barriers, then 1 in inner flames and 3 in devouring blaze. I put a few random points in ball lightning out to wizards to help with damage and crackling energy generation, then 2 in static discharge for even more crackling. We are using the crackling to fuel the charged glyph for 15% X damage. We have 4 points in shocking impact from our raiment, but the damage is not that great. Then 1 in coursing currents and 3 in electrocution for more damage reduction. Take unstable currents out to prime for the added attack speed and shock skill generation, then finish it all out with Vir's Mastery for damage reduction and some added damage. The boards are looking really strong for this build. We'll start with Reinforced in the first board, then move up to Burning Instinct, where we put Destruction for that 194% critical strike damage, and grab the Kindling node for damage to elites. Moving to the right into Enchantment Master with Elementalist, and adding Elementalist and Ruinous for non-physical damage and damage to elites. Then taking it down to Frigid Fate with Enchanter. Make sure to get that legendary node to 60%. We have the extra points, so we'll grab Guarded for damage reduction from vulnerable enemies, then over to Ceaseless Conduit, where we'll slot Exploit. Again, we have the points, so grab the Hunter Killer for 32% damage to elites. Then down to Elemental Summoner, where we'll use the charged glyph, and finally over to Static Surge for Flame Feeder, and taking the legendary node to make mobs vulnerable. This build easily melts all tormented bosses, as well as the hordes. I hope you enjoy it as much as I am. If you are enjoying the content and the builds, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and as always, fare thee well and happy gaming.